Hi guys, welcome to Fashion Fridays, where we talk about fashion and everything fabulous. So I know that I usually make videos about nursing, but I just wanted to switch it up a little bit and add a different twist to my channel, because during quarantine I absolutely fell in love with unboxing videos and fashion videos. So I wanted to share some of my unboxings, and also I wanted to share some tips about how you can afford luxury items. I know this is a question that I see a lot on social media, and I see it a lot, from my friends. But number one, I want to say that your story is your own story. You know what I mean? Like, your come up is going to be different from my come up. So don't rush yourself like, I see her with this bag, I see them with this bag, so I need this bag immediately. It doesn't always happen that way. Give yourself time. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you first 3 financial tips of how I say you can afford luxury items, and then I'm going to share with you maybe 3 or 4 different shopping tips that I use. Now, I had a real dilemma with making this video because I'm like this close, y'all, to getting engaged, and I don't know if I want him to know that I'm a shopaholic, but I'm pretty sure he already knows. So that's the tea. But number one, I want to talk about paying your bills on time. A lot of times, I read an article that says that Americans pay so much money in late fees. For instance, if your rent is late every month, and let's just say your late fee is $100, that's $1,200 a month that you could be saving, you know what I mean, in a high interest account that you could be putting half of that money into, like, your 401k, so different things like that. So pay your bills on time. Late fees, like if your cable bill is late, I think it's $15. So just learn how to pay your bills on time and how to, like, get ahead of the game. Another thing is, number 2 is cut back on wasteful spending. So now, for me, what I have noticed, I will sign up for like a subscription, and it's like $14-15 a month, and you're thinking, oh, it's one, but if you have 3 of those, that's $45 a month. And it's like, do you use these subscriptions? Another thing is like eating out. A lot of the nurses that I work with and myself, I remember one time sitting down looking at my bank statement, and I had spent like almost $300 that month on just eating out. Not talking about my household grocery bill, how much money I was actually spending at work on food, So that's something that you look at, like, how can I save more money? How can I manage my money better? Now, the third thing I'm going to talk to you about is, if you're working, like, you're probably watching this video like, well, I'm already working, I'm working 2 jobs, blah, blah, blah. Like, I still can't afford the stuff that I want to afford. Hustle. You have to hustle. Like, even though I'm a nurse, I sell coffee mugs. I sell all different kinds of coffee mugs, okay? And these are my coffee mugs, and I have bookmarkers. I sell these to nursing students. You know what I mean? Like, you see, like, this one says, he'll miss your dope soul. So, and then I go out, and if I'm in the mall, like when I'm in the mall shopping, if I see a young lady or a gentleman with scrubs on, I walk over to him. Hello, my name is Tia. I run something called Tia's Inspirational Corner, where I try to provide inspiration. I market myself like that. And you have to learn how to hustle, because even in any area of your life, even if you're not talking about shopping, let's say that like Christmas is coming or the holidays are coming, and maybe it's not so much about gifts, or maybe you're trying to catch up on your bills. Like with this quarantine, you saw a lot of people were like really out here hustling, trying to get money together because, okay, things were closed. You know, even if you did get unemployment took a little while to get approved for some people. Like I saw some people struggling. So learn to like pick up a side hustle. Pray, ask God, Lord, give me a unique idea that I could use to generate income, to generate wealth, so I can provide for me and my family. You know what I mean? So that's my little tidbit on that. So that's that. Now let's talk about the shopping. So what I would do, number one, is if sign up for stores, the stores emails, and for their perk memberships. So say you see Nordstrom or whatever store might be in your area, Saks, Neiman Marcus. I know Lord & Teller's is going out of business. Whatever store may be in your area, sign up for their emails. And even if it's not in your area, because I like to go to Delaware because they don't charge taxes on a lot of things. So I go to Delaware, so I might find whatever store is in Delaware that I like to shop at. And you sign up for their emails, and they will email you, hey, we're going to have this sale. Sign up for perk memberships, but don't just sign up for the membership. Ask about the membership. Say, how the windows are open. Sorry. How can I use these perk rewards to turn into more money? So for my birthday, my boyfriend bought me a pair of shoes, and the day that we bought the shoes, I bought the shoes and I bought some other things, and then that day I tripled my points. So instead of getting the one reward, I got 3 times that reward. So then I was in return, I can go back to the store with my notes that I received, get like maybe $300, and then you go back with your notes, and then you purchase something else. You see what I mean? So if you have a purse or a pair of shoes and a purse that you want to purchase, or if you have a bracelet you want to purchase or a watch, these are ways that you can use your perk reward points to go into and get other stuff. Another tidbit, look at Saks Off Fifth, Last Call, I think it's Neiman Marcus, Last Call, whatever outlet stores. And like I go to Saks Off Fifth and I shop there all throughout the year, right? And what I'll do is, once I get all my points together, and I know there may be an item at Saks that I cannot purchase at Saks Off Fifth, because that's the outlet store, then I take my points and I cash them in at Saks and get whatever item that I have been looking at. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. So another thing is, like, when you're like signing up for rewards and these different points, don't let your points expire. Even if you have to just go in and get like a shirt, because what happens is the more you use your points, or the more you keep like putting your number in to register, like, hey, I'm a member and I'm shopping, the more they will email you, the more they will send you, the more they will, contact you and say, hey, how you doing? Okay. So then my second point is, go to the store. So like, let's just say there's something at Neiman Marcus that you really want, a perfume, and you go there to smell the perfume. What I like to do is I go to the store, window shop. I go to the store, I say, hello, how are you? I meet the sales associate, like whoever the fragrance counter, Bond number 9 has their own associate, and then Creed will have their own associate. So whatever perfume you're looking for, or even if you're looking for shoes, go to the shoe department and find a sales associate and talk with them and say, hey, I'm looking at this perfume. Are y'all gonna have any deals soon? Are you gonna have any like incentives to buy? Are there any free gifts? Like, talk to them. And then once you find like what it is that you want to purchase, ask them, hi, can I have your card? Can you put the name and the item number on the card? And a lot of times they'll do that because they're working off commission. So what they'll do is they'll give you your name, their phone number, and you can go home and think it over. And then when you think it over, you can call them and order, or you can go back to the store and order. Another thing that I like about why I say make friends is because, for instance, this week there's a sale going on at Saks. The sales associate text me, hey Tia, how you're doing? We have this sale going on. Would you like to get in on this opportunity to buy? And then she'll send me whatever, but then she'll send me like all these free samples and different things. So it's good to learn how to network yourself around and get to know the people that you're going to be spending your hard-earned money with. You know what I mean? Don't just like let them sell you anything or let them treat you any type of way, because what I've noticed is, I remember I was in the Chanel boutique and it was this one lady, she was buying, and they didn't offer her a seat, they didn't offer her no sparkling water. The service to me that they provided to her was terrible, right? And it's like, but you're spending $5,000 on a bag. Why? And it's because maybe they felt like, oh, she doesn't know any better. Or maybe she didn't have a good rapport with the sales associate. I don't know. I didn't like it. I want to be treated well when I'm spending my money well, you know? So, you know, you want the whole luxury experience. You don't want to just cheat yourself and go in and let them treat you. No, you're not going to treat me in kind of way. I'm spending my her earned money. Another thing is, don't buy things that you don't like. Meaning, if something is trendy, you purchase it, right? But you wear it 1 or 2 times and then you don't wear it anymore. That's a waste. Because here, you could have purchased something that you really loved, right? But you got roped into it because you said, oh, it looks good. So for me, I had to find my style, my own personal style. And even if it was corny to others, this is my personal style. I made a list of like all the classic items that I would like to have in my luxury collection. And then when I see something, I say to myself, is this really worth purchasing? Like, there's this bag that's I think it's between $750 and $900. And I see a lot of people with it. However, for me, I wouldn't purchase it because it's not leather, it's nylon. And I'm thinking, why would I spend $700 to $900 for a nylon bag? You get it? It's just, so don't get roped into it, because it's like, you want good quality items that are going to last, that you're going to enjoy until you don't want to enjoy them no more. And also, you want to get items that you can resell. That's another point I want to talk to you about. A lot of times when you're trying to afford luxury items, a good way to do it is, don't keep going out and buying new stuff, right? Like, say you have a purse. I'm gonna show you my purse. This is a Louis Vuitton, right? And this is so old that it came in a brown box before they even got the orange boxes. I got this one, they still had the brown boxes. And this is my tote. So what happens is, I keep the tote. I've had this tote for so many years. It still looks brand new. Every time I wear it, people are like, oh my goodness, you just got that. But I'm gonna tell you how I got this tote. So I had another bag that I really loved, but I had stopped wearing, and I put it in the back of the closet. And then one day I saw like the Poshmark or Real, eBay, like these type of sites, they sell pre-owned stuff. And I said, well, maybe I can sell my bag. So I sold the other bag and I got this bag. Here it is. I sold that bag for more than what this bag cost. And so you see how I just really exchanged bags. I never came out of my pocket with anything, and I made money. So that's what I would suggest. Now, if you are in that phase where you have like a room, a walk-in closet, and you want to gather items, you want to, have everything to show, that's different, like you're building a collection. So you have to it'll take you more time because you got to pay for everything. So Okay, and this is the thing that's cool about social media. So now they have all these Nordstrom Sales Associates, Nordstrom Saks, I think Neiman Marcus. Okay, so when you go online, I'm going to show you. When you go online on Instagram, there's sales associates now that they make pages and they share all the deals that's happening in their stores. So they'll share a deal. For instance, right now, the red bottoms are on sale. So the normal price would be like $6.95. A lot of them are like $416. And what they do, they post it and then they asked you. Let me show you. I want to show you. Can you see that? So those are the shoes. Is it working? I don't know if you can see. But they post flyers about the sales. And if you're following them, when they post about the sales, then you can message them like, hello, my name is Tia. I would like to purchase these shoes. This is what size I wear. Do you have them available? And then they'll message you back like, hey, Tia, nice to meet you. Yes, I do have them. And then you can just order over the phone. So another thing is, so look at this. So like, you see how she's posting this bag and the bag is on sale. So it says, so it'd be a little cheaper. So there's a lot of these. There's another one called, I believe it's called Lux. Hold on, Lux. So this is it. It's called Lux_Hunt. And what she does the same thing. So here are some shoes, and the normal price was $6.95, and she got them for $6.95. Okay, and then if you go to her story, in her story on her website, she will tell you how you can go to all these different sites to get these items on sale, right? And so that's why you have to find these sales associates. I'm going to type it up and leave it in the description box, or if I'm going to do it, but if I don't, just leave me a comment, I'll tell you. So you can actually be on social media and find items on sale. Another thing, what I would suggest is, when you sign up, like when you follow one of the sales associates or when you follow one of the websites, initially, even if you don't see nothing you want, or even if you don't want to buy anything, go and like email them, inbox them and say, hi, my name is Tia. I just started following you. I really love your page. I'm looking for these Prada loafers. Have you seen them? Or do you know if they'll be on sale? And the reason for this is, number one, you want to introduce yourself. Number two, you want to be polite. Number three, you want to show them that you're a serious buyer. And number four, you want to have that gateway open, because once someone sees your message and they respond to your message, from that point on, your message will start popping up. It won't go into that, that spam account where it's like, this person has requested. You don't want your messages to go there in the middle of a sale, because it's like, okay, I have this item that I want to buy, but now the person's not getting back to me. You wonder why. It's because you're in that inbox, because y'all never had a conversation before, and because they're not following you. So if that makes sense. So let me see. So I told you about how to work the I'm sorry, I have a notes here. I want to make sure I give you all everything. So sign up for the store, go to the store, use social media, find out how to work the account. So that's basically, those are all my tips, y'all. If you have any questions, I'm sorry if I was speed talking. I love shopping. I'm a shopaholic. It is my life. I wish that I loved the gym more than I love shopping. but listen, if you have any questions, if you need clarity on anything, please leave me a comment below. Please follow me on social media, Tia's Inspirational Corner, on Instagram, Tia's Inspirational Corner on here. Make sure you subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.